gonna get canceled, and then I'm gonna.
How are you gonna get canceled?
No, you're trying to get me to say stuff that's gonna get me yelled at.
No, you're not gonna get
My
yelled
mom
at.
listens to this podcast. She's gonna yell at me.
Why would
your
she
mom?
yell at
Your mom literally came out to us and said, "Yeah, she has a mouth on her."
She did.
Yeah, at the live show.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like, why do you hold back on the episode? Like, be yourself. I'm like, yeah, seriously.
Because I hold back, because otherwise I would probably be put in a sane asylum and or worse if I said like everything.
Well, say everything.
Bleeped out. No.
Why not?
Because I have a future. I have something going on right now. They're gonna be like, oh, this girl's.
I hope your future has better decision making.
If I get off racing, then it will. But I don't think I'm getting off racing anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, I've been Michael. I've been trying. Like, we've been recording for a minute with this. I was trying to get her to spill the tea.
I didn't know we were recording already.
Yeah. Welcome to After the Checkers. This is basically what happens in the pits, tech, whatever. So, real quickly, language. There's no bleeps. You can say whatever you want. Just remember, you got to cash the check if someone has issue with it. So yeah, I know we were talking about doing this a couple weeks ago. We ran late, time wise, as in like nighttime. It was getting late, so we just postponed it to tonight. So, Beth, Michael, what's on your mind?
Getting absolutely freaking annihilated this weekend. I've been thinking about it the last 3 days since Saturday. I mean, it's going to be a bad deal. Like, I don't even have words to explain how hard we are going to party this weekend. Like, if you thought the Fall Classic last year was wild, buddy, you have another thing coming.
I feel like I missed out on so much. You're always like, oh, Fall Classic last year was wild.
Well, it was wild for other reasons. Not drinking. I mean, drinking was good out of Fall Classic, but
wasn't there a bunch of fights?
No, there was no fights.
There wasn't really any fights. The best part of the Fall Classic. The best part of the Fall Classic. So remember earlier in the episodes, I'm not going to say names because like I don't want to be a total fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
But remember when we were talking about the like pit lizard of pit lizards?
Mm-hmm.
You know who we're talking about?
Yeah, that was my go-to about why the Fall Classic was the Fall Classic.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I remember this now.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this story when we were talking about it before, but so we're all sitting there and Derek's down by us and we got the music cranked. I mean, we're just
like usual.
Yeah, we're drinking. Like it's the last night of the year. We're celebrating.
Literally, we're halfway through a beer and they're like, "You ready for another one?" You're like, "Yep." Like endless beers. It was great.
We had just won the HRP like championship within the championship thing. So like, I mean, everybody was in a good mood, and all of a sudden, said person disappears with one of the track workers, and track worker leaves four-wheeler sitting in the pits, and we're like, what is going on here? So they get on the track workers four-wheeler and they're ripping around the pits, doing wheelies on it, crashing into garbage cans, and they drive out into the parking lot, and said person's car is out there and it's rocking and the windows are fogged up, and we're like, oh geez, they are totally fucking and while it's happening, the track workers four-wheeler is just getting ran through.
Oh, if they haven't a fit with some people on ATVs, how fast they were going, they would have flipped they would have blew up at this person. And then we're there and it's been a while. And then like literally a person comes up, because again, we don't want to say anybody's names. A person comes up and they're like, "Have you seen blah, blah, blah?" And it's like, no.
No, that's not what I said. I looked at the person and walked up to us and said, "Have you seen so-and-so?" Oh, no, I'm thinking of a different one. Yeah. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah. And we're like, no. And they turned around and walked, and Michael looked at me and was like, dude.
But then a different person walked up at a different time and was like, have you seen this person? I was like, yeah, she's getting boned in the parking lot right now.
Oh my
I
goodness!
mean, is it really
I can't-
surprising?
Eh,
Not really.
nah, nah. It is what it is. But oh man,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then I think we sat there till what, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
probably.
I
Put on the
don't think I
finish.
got home until almost 4. Yeah, so it had to be somewhere around there, 3 o'clock. It was great. Oh,
I don't even remember where I slept that night, honestly.
I just remember eating cold pasta salad. I
Oh,
don't know where. I don't-
Michelle's Italian pasta salad is so
Okay.
good.
Okay, I don't remember where it came from. It just ended up in my hand. I was like, all right.
Everybody was like digging their hands, just grabbing noodle by noodle, eating it.
Don't worry, it's just bar grease. Like, we're good. Oh man, yeah. Oh, that was good. Like, when I think about the best nights at the track, the Fall Classic at Wilmot, the overnight at Jackson, and I think that was 2019. That was funny. Yeah, this driver's not there anymore, so I can. Well, one is, one isn't, and I think I can say the story because I mean, yeah, I was just trying to keep names out.
The windshield getting broken.
So we run Friday night at Jackson Motorplex. We run, and then of course the big after party, because what else are you going to do? It's a 2-day show.
Party.
So party, right? Well, we didn't get a hotel room, so I was like, I'm just going to sleep in the trailer. Your dad's like, I'll sleep in the van or whatever. So, but we're out there. We're just drinking and just having a good time, and it's like a bar crawl, trailer crawl. It's just like everyone's just kind of going to trailer to trailer to trailer. And then it's about, I don't know, it's like 2:30 in the morning. And this one driver who had an open trailer was like, hey, can you watch my car overnight? Because I don't want it to be missing. And he took the steering wheel off. And Tom O.G. Eller goes,
I've heard this story.
after he leaves, he's like, it's not like we all have steering wheels. So then I think it was James Walden was like, hey, let's push his car and leave it into Victory Lane because we know he'll never put it there. And they literally got on the ATV and were trying to push it. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I don't need on this. No, like, yeah, we could mess with someone's teasing and stuff, but when you start touching his race car and moving it, yeah, no, I'm not into that. That's gonna get me banned. Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah. So Fall Classic, Jackson Motorplex, those are like my two fun nights at the track. Past like 2:30 in the morning.
I wish that you were a Fender guy so that you could experience a 141 Fall Classic.
Hey, I identify as a Bandit driver now.
Okay.
Well, if you can get one of them to let you drive their car the weekend, the 141 Fall Classic, you will have the greatest racing party weekend of your life.
When is it? When is it?
It's 2 weeks after Wilmot, so it's that'd be the 26th and 27th, I think it is.
So you're saying there's a chance?
It's Derek, like, I can't even explain to you the shit that we have done at this racetrack on these weekends. I'll share some of the stories. I go there with the intention of blacking out at least one night. I woke up, and then so the way it works is there's 2 showers in the men's bathroom, 2 showers in the women's bathroom.
Yeah.
So it's like you get completely obliterated, and you wake up as early as you can, and you run for the showers. Because if you're not one of the first 5 people in that shower, you are taking a cold shower with 0 water pressure. So
from the pond, water from the pond, probably.
Yeah, it's terrible water. It's gross, but like, you have to shower because it gets so dusty, whatever.
Yeah.
So one year, I get up, and I'm like in a dead sprint for the bathrooms. It's like 5:45 in the morning. I open the door, and there's like 7 people in line. I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucked. Like, I'm taking a cold shower. I'm still drunk. So I'm standing there, and you have to stand next to all the urinals to wait in line to get in the shower.
Oh no.
And so I'm talking to one of my friends from up there, and we're just having a nonchalant conversation. and like the stomach starts spinning, and I said, hold on a second. I turn, I throw up in the urinal. I stand up, I take a drink of my water. I'm like, all right, what were you saying? There's that. I got ran over by a moped up there once.
How do you get run over by a moped?
This is a fun story, actually. So
they're like this wide.
So, there's a guy who races a modified, and every year that he's there, you know that the after party is at his trailer. He busts out this big ass speaker and he cranks it. And he gets yelled at 37 times to turn it down. They'll come up, they'll yell at him, he turn it down. The minute they get within 50 feet away, he cranks it back up. So we're up there, and the two guys that always seem to fight each other every year at this thing start fighting. Well, the one dude that was fighting was there on a moped. So the dude that he was fighting, his buddy, was like, fuck this guy. I'm going to take his moped. I'm going to ghost ride this thing. So I'm like watching this happen. Dude walks up, grabs the moped, starts running with it, and shoots it off his hands. And the front wheel turns, and it just destroys me. I mean, like absolutely destroys me.
I feel better that you were hammered when this happened. It wasn't like you were well aware of what was going on.
Oh, I was piss hammered. So at that point, all I can figure is I was like, all right, it's time to go to bed. Like I just got ran over by a fucking moped. So I wake up the next morning, and we all sleep in the same camp or whatever. I swing the blanket off me, and my shorts are ripped from my groin to my knee. Like there's nothing left in the front of my shorts. And my sister looks at me, she's like, Michael, why are your shorts ripped all the way down the front of you? I was like, you're probably not going to believe this, but I got ran over by a fucking moped last night. And they're like, what? And like I had to explain how I got ran over by a moped.
Oh man.
They have the bar there, obviously you guys have been to 141. They have the bar. Well, then they have a tiki bar too, just off of turn 1. Tiki bar.
Coconuts?
What's that?
Were you wearing coconuts?
No, you go there with just your best eyes you have, because the girls get up on the picnic table and it gets Western real fast.
Okay, well, that's not what I'm there for. That's not my interest.
Yeah, I'm there for the racing.
I'm not.
Okay, fair enough. You're a girl, so if a good-looking guy did it, you'd be okay.
If a good-looking guy did it, I'd probably laugh my ass off and call the dude gay.
Oh, speaking of gay.
You like when you go to the tiki bar, you have to have a Sharpie because you are signing some female chests.
I know I'm a minor and all, but I would totally love to sign someone's chest just for the ego boost.
For the ego boost of signing someone's chest?
Yes, and be like, yeah, Beth, you're fucking awesome. I want you to sign my tits or my man boobs.
My butt.
That happens too.
I'm sure.
I have the pictures to back it up.
And I'm sure there was no alcohol involved. I'm pretty sure it was just...
I mean, I signed Nathan's back before.
Oh,
well,
man.
that's not hard because he never has a shirt on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, the tits were already taken up. So I had back.
So you said earlier in the actual bench racing podcast, we were talking about CJ. You were talking about CJ Malik, and just like if you were just like sign my baby, he would do it, right? Mm-hmm. Like there are only two people that I would yell that out, and obviously, he shotgunned a beer the time that I was there, so I was like, I'll just let him have this moment. But Nathan or CJ wins, I'm yelling from the stands with Landon in my hands like Simba, sign my baby from the grandstands while they're in victory lane. And I just want to see the look of confusion because they're going to try to process like, what the hell's going on?
Did you know we got yelled at for CJ shotgunning a beer in victory lane?
What?
Really?
Yeah. They came to us days after and they was like, one specific guy who still likes us told us, he's like, there's people here that don't like you, so I probably wouldn't do that again. And we're like, that's bullshit. Like,
speaking of gay, like, dude, that's okay. So all right, so that happens, right?
Hold on. What kind of beer was it?
Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, I can tell you right now, if it was like a real American beer, which I've heard they're disgusting.
They're terrible.
If there was one of those, I can tell you right now, they'd be like, fucking do it again, do it again.
If it was any other driver, they would say, fucking do it again, do it again, do it again.
Okay.
Especially if they had a 70 on their car.
So funny story about that. So we're cheering for Nathan, we're cheering for CJ that night, right? Goes into victory lane. We see him shotgun a beer. And we're like, yeah, my whole team, right? We're like, yeah. Then Dave turns and looks at me and goes, hey, how come you never shotgun a beer? And I'm like, because no one brings me one. I'm like, what do you think? I'm going to have it in the car with me all shooken up? Like, no. Bring me a beer and I will drink it in victory lane. No questions asked. Then the next race day that I'm supposed to be in this area is in the midget with Shay. Sober racing. So when we get to the track, I was like, hey, I'm not expecting to win at all. Top 5 would be a miracle, right? But if we win, do not bring me a beer. Please do not bring me a beer. Why? Sober racing. It doesn't go with their brand. And Shay and Jessica are awesome. Like, they bring everything, soda, water, food. They're just like, if you want beer, you have to bring it. But they're cool with that. What's up?
She had a food platter. Like,
Yeah.
that was. I want to be on that team. I want food platters. I'm over there like scraping together stuff to try to get myself fed. Like after the race, after LaSalle, I guess I thought I was having my appendix rupturing or something. It was so bad. I was so dehydrated.
Ooh.
And I didn't eat or anything. I was like fending for myself. I had to go to the hospital.
Gee.
It was bad.
Is that you?
No, my computer gave me a notification.
Oh.
So it was you.
No.
It was my computer.
My computer.
It's finally gone, but she hit my tendon and I couldn't fucking move my arm or anything for like a day. And I'm like, just.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've been dehydrated. Like, racing wise, because it's kind of easy when you're racing. It's been a hot minute. But
I wasn't even racing. When I am racing, I don't even get dehydrated. I don't know what happened to me. It's my time to go.
That's what happened.
No shit.
Oh man. So
I'm gonna try to find one of the not so vulgar videos from one of the fall class 141 fall class. I'm gonna send it to you guys, let you watch it, and then hear your reactions.
Here, I'll send you guys a video from the Wilmot All Show night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that Fender guys party harder.
It was Tom Eller and Scotty.
Fender guys definitely party harder than sprint car guys.
Yeah. They have that aura,
energy
about them. See, that's why, like, oh yeah. All right, Beth. There's a party. Who do you go to? A Fender pit or an open wheel pit?
I'm gonna go to the pit that I know the people at. So open wheel.
I'm gonna go meet new people. Go over there. The funniest part though is like you drink 2 beers in Indiana and they're like, you're driving home. It's like, yeah. Yeah.
The whole case and like, you aren't driving home.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see here. Is the audio good? Or do I need
loud?
Okay,
it's loud.
Okay. I'm gonna play it over the speaker. Let's see how well this turns out or not turns out. Wow. I need more Beamer in Michael Olsen.
That's like that's probably one of like the PG rated videos I have on my phone.
Yeah,
from the 141 Fall Classic.
Let's ease into this, after the checkers. Let's not try to get canceled right away.
So all on night, that little barn, the night that Michael gave away $200.
Oh, to the band.
Oh, I was fucking smoked that night. Oh my god.
I could just imagine being the band member being like, dude, I would have played it for free. Like, what? But $200? I ain't gonna say no. Yeah, you look smashed, but you won't remember this.
So, it was a bunch of guys. It was like Tommy Colburn, his crew and stuff. Just a bunch of open wheel guys. One of the push truck guys brings out a jar of moonshine.
Oh,
And-
moonshine.
They're passing it all around. Everyone's drinking it, and they give it to Tommy, and he's like, "I have to race tomorrow." And Tom looks at him and goes, "So what? You're the pussycat now?" And then he's like, "Your dad spent all that money wrapping your trailer, and you're gonna be the pussycat?" And he's like, "Oh, just give me the bottle." Or give me Dude,
Oh, you know what?
that's funny.
One of the best parts about going down to Kentucky and racing.
It's
was-
fucking crazy there. I hate. Oh my god, dude,
You
this girl. I went so Kentucky. I was at Kentucky. This girl, she had like, she's 10 of me, okay. And if you talk to this one girl in the pit, she thinks I weigh 300 pounds. So imagine Beth 300 pounds 10 times. She's like, she's a good view, that's for sure. She has missing front teeth. Her hair is all. She has a mullet, and she's a woman. She's
Hold on, can you say mullet again, please?
mullet.
Okay, thank you. I thought I heard it right the first time.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, I'm gonna. Hopefully, she works it back into it, the conversation, so I can just see if that was a mistake or that's how you really say mullet.
Mullet.
Mullet. You said mullet.
Fuck. Okay. She's like, okay, she has this like blue top on. She rolls it all the way up to like under her boobs.
Well, it's
And-
hot.
Dude, you could see him flapping to one side to the other, and she's walking up to Tom. And you can barely understand the girl. She's like, "Are you the car of like?" I think she was looking for Trace, and she's like, "Are you the driver?" And we're like, "No."
Are you one of them guys that run one of them fancy cars that don't have them fenders on them like that?
No. She's like, "Are you the driver?" What's Trace's number again? I forgot.
3M.
He's like, "Are you the driver of that 3M car?" But like, I can't even do how she sounded. Like, you could barely understand her. And we're like, Tom's like, "No, but I drive a sprint car." And she's like, "Oh." And then turns around, you can see her boobs flapping one way to the other. I'm like, "Oh my god, crossfire!"
Crossfire. Oh, I will say this: the people down there are easier to understand once you had a few beers in you.
It's easier to do that later in the night than it is in the first part.
So, oh man, dude, the one thing that impressed me the most about Kentucky was the stands stayed packed until the last feature was done, which was the compacts, which is the Hornets, Bandits, whatever you want to call them. Like, everyone stayed in their seat. It was amazing.
I mean, what else is there really to do in Kentucky, though?
Bro,
How'd you get
not lying. Not lying.
like did you go in the way through like all those back roads and stuff? Well, there's only one way back.
Yeah, the back roads are the only way to like we're pulling it, dude. Like obviously, I didn't even say this on the podcast, but the reason why I was late was because they were interviewing me in Kentucky for something that aired at 7:30, which obviously I missed because I'm with you guys. Love talking racing, and I was there for the pre-recording of it, so it was good. But like their fans and their track prep was amazing, but the downside was you had to drive through Bufu to get there. But I mean, you want to talk? It was, oh man, extremely grassroots, and frickin' finally got a big check. Finally, I'm not superstitious like CJ, but I'm a little stitious. I never can be on my game when there's a check, like one of those big paper check, cardboard checks or whatever involved. Finally got one. So happy. Oh man, that was so much fun. But yeah, them Kentucky fans are something different. Love it. I hope we go back there. They redid the track best, so it's not as cowboy up. It's actually not even cowboyed up.
That's good. I think, especially because I was on Tom's team at the time, it's not. You don't really want a cowboy up car when it's a coil over car, because then you're just like boom, boom, boom.
It's a basketball.
Yes. And
I wonder if anyone's ever told Tom that. But okay, go on. They're happy.
told him what to get a torsion or to get a
Get a
4-bar
torsion car. Get a 4-bar car.
Yeah, I think everyone does. Actually, I changed to Ralphie's team, and I'm like, you can figure this thing out easier than you can with the coilover car. I'm like, this is nice.
Beth, because I kind of have on my screen over here just our predictions, driver of the nights, that's all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear something filthy? Tonight was the first night that we put Adam Taylor, Tim Cox, and Joe Huenfeld as driver of the night.
Oh,
Really?
Disgusting.
That's crazy to think.
Yeah, extremely crazy. But Beth, who wins the feature first, Ralph Johnson or Tom Eller?
Ralph Johnson.
Ralph Johnson.
Yeah. I love Tom. Don't get me wrong. He's a great dude. He helped me learn stuff.
But
there's no hard feelings whatsoever. Like, I will always be over there to help Tom. Like, I think that to grow as a person, I need to move forward. And first race with Ralph, 4th place. I love Ralph. He's like a big brother. His Erica, his fiance, she's amazing. His kids, they think they're my sisters. So
Yeah.
it's like a big family over by Ralph's team. Where at Tom, it was more like driver and crew members.
Yeah. You said off air, you told us that you were leaving Tom Eller and then you're going to the Ralph Johnson.
Yes.
Before the live show, obviously. Can you disclose why now?
You
said there's a difference in opinion. Spill the tea.
Just a difference in opinions when it comes to certain things, and it's nothing serious. It's nothing that needs to be said. Just I wanted to grow as a person, and I felt that if I moved to a different team, I could grow more than I could on Tom's team.
If you really want to grow, nothing against Ralph Johnson, but CJ in the league.
Yes, but I don't want to. Ralph has a lot of possibility, and I love
potential. He has a lot of
potential or possibility, whatever you want to call it. I think, yeah, CJ, he's a great guy, but they have all their stuff figured out over there, and they have all the guys they need over there. Ralph, it's just him and his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're all right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that like, yeah, we're all right. Like, we don't need That's all I meant like, yeah, like we're doing all right.
We hitting.
Sure, it's nice to get in victory lane to get a photo for my Facebook cover photo, but I'm fine.
I mean, not to toot our own horn or anything, but we have 8 in the last 2 years.
Yeah, seriously.
Well,
I feel this is the crazy part. Okay, so 5 on the year right now for CJ. I think he's going to end up with 7, including the Fall Classic. So that's 8, right? So that's just one race. I don't know who. I would love to see it. The last 3.
I honestly like. It depends. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I mean, he told us. I know there's somebody racing this weekend in a Wing 604 car. Derek, you probably know.
Marshall?
No.
Well, yeah, Marshall is gonna.
Well, yeah, obviously Marshall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Who?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I don't know if it's supposed to be a surprise.
Here, how about you text it to
car number?
Yeah, hold on. Here, I'll send it in the thing so that.
Or just show me on the screen.
That takes too much work to look.
Whoa.
That was supposed to say so and so is, not plural of his last name.
Oh. So this driver's going to be in that car this weekend? No.
Yeah. there'll be this one and
Oh,
this one.
yeah. Okay. I love how
Beth,
this is
yes.
supposed to be. Yeah. I love how this one's all supposed to be like, oh, all open and free, and we're still texting each other.
I don't know if it's supposed to be a surprise now, but he
yeah.
Well,
he
okay,
told
so-
us yesterday when we saw him.
Okay, if he's running, he would be the one to take one off of
Yes.
CJ. Right?
I mean,
so
nothing against anybody else in the class. I don't think there's a guy that could beat him right now.
yeah. So if he has 7 on the year, I think you guys win 4 next year, and you guys look at that as a failure. Seriously.
All right. Now that we've got to this point in the year, we and obviously like everybody wants to do this, but like we were missing to start the year. Like,
oh yeah.
Like we were off. I don't know if it was just like the winter blues or whatever, but like we spent the winter and we were like, I don't know if we're gonna lose this year. Like we came in with we're definitely not disappointed. I can tell you that, but I mean we didn't envision Greg winning the first 2.
Mm-hmm. Dominating the first 2.
Yeah.
Like there's sometimes where it's like, oh yeah, I got a little bit left in the tank and I was on him. Okay, we gotta figure this out. But like I was even like, Olsen's gonna walk this thing.
Yeah, Greg was checked out in both of those.
Yeah.
And it's no different. I mean, he was on the front row. It's no different. You know, we've had 2 now that we've started on the pole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't know. We've gotten much luckier with the invert this year, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially even when CJ pulls. That's the worst when you pull and you go, okay, I get to choose a destiny. If I pick a 5, I'm screwed. 5, great.
And it worked out. Like there was like 3 races in a row or something, 3 or 4 races in a row that CJ was in heat 2 and he won heat 2, so he was the one that pulled it.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd come in, he'd be like, I pulled this. I'd be like, yeah, you just fucked yourself.
Yep.
Like you're starting 8th. Sorry.
Look on the My Race Pass and you're like, oh, that sucked. That sucked.
Well, I have the invert figured out now. Like I always struggle with figuring out the invert, but now I have it figured out.
It's where the rows come from.
Exactly.
Right.
Because now that I know it's based off. Because like when I raced street stocks, there was passing points, and then we didn't know who the top 10 in passing points were. So they wrote the number on the board that said the invert's a 5 or the invert's a 2, and it's like, okay, like I can't do the math and know who starts where because I don't know who the top 10 in passing points are. But within the sprint car, it's just strictly based off of qualifying.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate inverts, honestly. I like the way that the American Sprint Car Tour has it. The steel box at Circle City. It's just straight up. You want to start up front, drive your ass off in qualifying.
Mm-hmm.
You want to start in the front 2 rows in the future, drive your ass off and go win your heat. Like it just makes. And the other thing too is it kind of puts a little more thought into your passes too, because like if you're 4th in your heat and you go to pass 3rd, you're like, okay, if I pass this one car, that's 2 rows up.
Yep.
I don't think
If
anyone
I screw this up, I'm going back to the 10th row or whatever. And I know people are like, oh, they don't even have that many cars yet. Well, it's coming. It's coming. Like I've had actually numerous wingless guys actually text me how much I like it versus the wingless right now. And I just tell them honestly, like, why do the American Sprint Car Tour have 11, 13, 14 cars and we're racing for $7,000 purse? So if you win, you're looking at if you win, you get $1,000. In the heyday of the wingless, bringing 40 cars, you're racing for 500, right? So, and now they're down to 16, which I mean, surprised. Like, I know Miklas's car's for sale. What's his name? Wallace's car's been for sale forever. And
oh my god. Okay. So we're at the hill. Obviously we're at the hill. I'm over over by Tom. I'm talking with TJ. Obviously, anyone sees me around in the pits, I'm usually with TJ. He's my best friend pretty much.
Mhm.
So we're over there. And this kid gets into Tom's car, and this is a big dude. He's packing 300. And
Tom or the dude getting in Tom's car?
getting in Tom's car. It's like a mini Tom.
Wow. Oh, crap to your old boss. 300's a mini Tom. Jeez. Okay. Tommy gun. All right.
Maybe it's Tom the third because TJ is Tom Jr.
Okay.
So it's Tom third.
Tom third is trying to get into Tom first car. Okay.
Yes. Okay. He gets into the car and he's like in there for 40 minutes straight. I'm like, oh my god. And like I overhear and Tom's like, yeah, this dude named Dave Wallace, it's some really good equipment for what he's selling it for, blah blah blah. Like you should buy the car for him. Like if he has previous racing experience, he could start next year. And I'm listening to it and I'm watching this kid get out of the car. And hold on, I'll just represent what he did. He gets out of the car, climbs out. He's like, yay, I sat in a sprint car. I'm like, you are not racing in my series, buddy. I will not do this. I would be putting together as many cars as I can probably think of. And I do not want to be doing that.
So I want to hear Beth's petition of not letting this person in. What would the petition?
I'm sorry, but obviously you're not mature enough. You sit in a sprint car and you're like, yay, I sat in a sprint car. Like, okay, dude, I could do that too. Like, oh my god, you're not gonna race a sprint car. If you get out of a sprint car as a fan, you're like, yeah, I sat in one. Now I'm gonna go race it full time. No, you're not.
I'd rather have that than being getting out of a sprint car. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
guess this is a way I can kill myself. I don't want you depressed, man. Don't be depressed driving a sprint car, man. You'll take us all out.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Oh, man.
Could you imagine having a guy in the class who's just like driving
Eeyore.
on straight and he's thinking, so like, oh, I had a bad day. I'm just gonna turn right and just
Turn right.
or he parks in Victory Lane. Wow, you must be excited. Yeah,
I thought I was gonna die after this race.
I thought about ending it all, just driving straight off into the scoreboard, but maybe next week. No, that was scary.
Oh, no, my favorite's Tom. He's like, yeah, we're going into turn 3, and I'm like, oh my god, this is it. There goes Ralph. There goes Andrews, and oh, this is it. I'm going into the fence. I'm dying. I'm like,
so Beth, when you drive a race car, I can't wait to hear your thoughts because usually, at least for me, maybe Michael can back this up. When you're about to hit the wall, you literally have less than a half a second to think about, oh, this is going to hurt.
mm-hmm.
Or if you have time to think more than that, you should probably correct the car.
obviously, if I had more time to think, if I was to hit a wall, I would correct the car. Otherwise, I would be like, oh, well, yeah, this is going to hurt now. Oh my God, this is it. It's going to all end.
This is it. Oh, Lord Jesus, there's a fire. And I ran from one time in Victory Lane, I'm going to bring out Sweet Brown.
Oh, no.
And I ran for my life. I ain't grabbed no shoes or nothing, Lord Jesus. You know what? I'll save it. Fall Classic. If I'm the one that takes the win off of CJ, instantly that's right.
What are you racing the Fall Classic?
Tom Brown's car.
What happened to Marshall?
Oh, I booted his ass. What do you think? No, I'm for the Classic. Marshall's in it.
Ow.
For the last couple weekends and this weekend. But yeah, I'll be in it hopefully still for the Fall Classic. I mean, you got Kenosha Plumbing coming out and they got their name on the car, so you hopefully are right. But
hey,
yeah.
I mean, of the multiple times you drove it, you've already torn up less than he has in one night.
That wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
It was not his fault.
So
I'm sorry, but I have all the respect in the world for Marshall. Anyone shit talks him, I will be fucking defending Ryan Marshall.
Oh,
but I'm
I
going to
do.
talk crap about him right now.
I love Ryan Marshall, but
Yeah, me too. Yeah, no. So, yeah, I saw the video, and who was I talking to? Jeff. I was talking to Jeff at work today, and he was like, "Yeah, Ian just turned down. Now I'm like, I think I can make a prediction for next year that the Wing 604 is going to be the junkyard of starts.
Mm-hmm.
I think this, honestly, in my opinion, is the 604 should go last. Because the track will widen out, and you don't need to be diving down and trying to get, because the 604, and then, with a positive thing, is like, oh, look how close we are from first to, last. And it's like, that means everyone's on top of each other. So that means you have to put someone between a rock and a hard spot to pass someone. And I think it's just a different style of racing. With the non-wing cars, there's multiple different lines. You can float a guy and all that. Not saying anything bad of the Wing 604. It's just a different style of racing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think next year is going to be hold your breath going into 1. You come out of 2, you can relax.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I mean, for the sake of the motors, like the wings are so hard on those 604 motors.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
didn't you guys break a cam? Or
we broke a lot that night.
I
broke
wish
a lot that night.
I think if they went with a 305 package, it would have hurt now. But starting next year or the year after, it would have got a lot more popular because there's just so many 305 classes in the area that you could piggyback off of kind of like running, oh, hey, we're going to run, Wilmot Weekly and then bring like the Indiana 305 series up here, kind of have like a closed sanction racer type thing. But yeah, I don't know.
Have you heard any of the rumblings? I've heard it from a couple people now that Plymouth is thinking about going Friday nights.
No, but if they do, finally,
it's like
someone picking up Fridays.
I've heard that Plymouth, and it's not for the sprint car aspect of it, it's for the Sport Mod and Grand National aspect of it, to allow car counts to be better there on Fridays and at like 141 and other tracks on Saturdays. But
yeah, tracks should work together.
Right. If that were to happen, if I'm Wilmot, I am ixnaying the Wing 604 cars, and I am bringing weekly 360s to Wilmot. And now you have a class of, we'll say, 15 604s that could run on the right track competitively with 360, or you can make the change and put together a 360 motor. Because when you really think about what guys are putting into the 604s to make them to the rules, you're not far off of a competitive 360 motor. Yep. You're really not.
Yeah, so if they did that, then you could have your Plymouth Championship, you could have your Wilmot Championship, and then you work with MSA.
Exactly.
That not because I think what would kill it though is if they make the Plymouth and Wilmot every Friday, Saturday their points. That's going to kill it. It shouldn't be every Friday, Saturday. Mm-hmm. It should be like if you want to run Friday, just run Friday. If you want to run Saturday, just run Saturday. But then have kind of like a mixture of like, oh, this weekend at Plymouth and Friday and Saturday at Wilmot, that's for MSA points. And you're traveling to Angel Park.
Angel Park and the Eagle River for the 4th of July deal that they do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I think that is probably the best move. That if obviously it's all hearsay. I've just heard it from a couple people say that there's been talks of it. So anybody that's listening, do not take my word for under oath, because I just heard it through the grapevine.
Never listen to Michael.
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast and you take it low, you haven't been listening to us that very long. We're just stroking the feathers the wrong way, just all of that. I always feel like because like the reason why Indiana is more successful is because they run the same classes at different tracks on Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Up here, it seems like everyone runs Saturday. Then you have Angel Park, who runs midgets. Right. No one else runs midgets. Then you have your 360s. Plymouth's the only one that runs 360s on Saturday nights. Right. So if you can get guys, and I think that's what killed the wingless. Is it got so big and
I agree.
you're sending half the field home. Without the main. I mean, yeah, it sucks. But if you were to open up Plymouth or somewhere else where you could split,
141 started doing a cool thing this year because they're all fender cars there, but their classes were getting so big that they started running non-qualifier features in certain classes. Like if you had X amount of cars in a class that night, you'd have your feature with 24 cars in it, and then they'd have another race, and it paid actually competitively to the regular feature for all the guys that didn't make the feature.
Paragon did that. One time we went to Paragon and they had 67 non-wing sprint cars.
Jesus.
So you had your qualifier, or your heat, where you qualified, and you had your heat race and you had your qualifier. And then they ran the B main, 2 B mains, and it was like the top 2 of the Bs went to the main, and then everyone else that didn't transfer from the 2 B mains had A main 1 and A main 2. Now the mains were 30 laps, the non-qualifier mains were 20 laps, but still 20 laps at Paragon. And I mean, everyone was on top. It was so much fun. That was a blast. So, all right. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to wrap this up. We're just going to keep talking. And it's been 36 minutes. And I was like, I was hoping for 30 minutes, but this is great. So, this is our first After the Checkers after a while. We're going to be bringing these back probably not every week, but, here or there. When there's some stuff to talk about too outside of our topics. But yeah, so thank you guys so much, and we'll see you at the racetrack. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
After the checkers.